Hello friends, I welcome you all to a new video from my YouTube channel. I hope you all are doing well. In this video, we are going to learn something about chronic obstructive pulmonary disorder. Shortly it is called as COPD from the subject Clinical Medicine for third year BDS students. After watching this video lecture, you will be able to know what is COPD, why it is caused, how it is caused, pathophysiology of the disease, symptoms and conditions of COPD, and how this disease is treated successfully. So let's get started. In COPD, C for chronic, which means it is a long-term disease or it may take a more time to get cured completely. Then O for obstructive. Obstructive means a disturbance or a problem or an abnormality caused in the pulmonary system. Then P for pulmonary. Pulmonary means the body parts which are related to lungs like trachea, bronchi, bronchioles, alveoli. Now the diagnosis of COPD. As a doctor, when you are examining a patient who are suffering from COPD, you will see two things they are suffering from. One is that they will have difficulty in breathing, especially while exhaling the air. As they are not breathing well, they will not get enough oxygen for their body, overall function of the body. So, the body becomes weak and tired very soon. Now let's see the diseases which comes under COPD. There are three diseases which comes under COPD. The first one is chronic bronchitis, which means inflammation of bronchi. The second disease is that chronic bronchiolitis. It is inflammation of bronchioles. And the third and last one is emphysema. Emphysema is nothing but inflammation of air sacs or alveoli. Please note that all the three diseases which we have seen above arises due to a common set of reasons, and the symptoms for all the three diseases are also same. Now next, we are going to see the factors which are responsible for the cause of COPD. The first reason is tobacco smoking, both passive as well as active, is the main reason for the cause of COPD. Then fire smoke inhalation, fuel fire smoke inhalation. In cities there will be more traffic and pollution, air pollution, so there arises more chances of COPD problems. And then industries which emits more carbon dioxide to the air, which will lead to COPD problems for the people who are living around the factories and industries. Then for the people who are working in coal mines and people who are working in firework factories are usually exposed to cadmium metal. This cadmium metal may cause COPD in human beings. Now let's see the pathophysiology of the disease. Toxic substances from the atmosphere when enters the pulmonary system of a patient, what happens is that inside the lumens of the pulmonary system there occurs the enlargement of mucus secreting glands, mucus, and then the number of goblet cells are also increased. So it led to the production of excess mucus. This excess mucus blocks the airflow inside the lumens of the lungs. So it will lead to suffocation for breathing for the patient. And also this excess mucus acts as a captive place for bacteria, viruses and other disease causing microbes. As a result of this, our body produces the inflammatory cells like neutrophils and macrophages as a defense mechanism in order to kill these microbes. Now what happens is that instead of killing the microbes in the mucus, these inflammatory cells leads to the inflammation of cells which line in the lumen. Now what happens? This inflammation of the cells inside the lumen leads to the obstruction of the air passage inside the lumen. And after some days, there occurs the tissue damage inside the lungs. This tissue damage leads to decrease in elasticity of the lungs or the lumen, and ultimately this problem leads to inhalation exhalation process of the lungs. I am hoping that you guys have understood my explanation on pathophysiology. So next I am moving on to effects of COPD. A main symptom of COPD will be impaired nutrition. It's because we all knew that oxygen plays a major role in breakdown of food molecules, glucose molecules into energy. Oxygen plays a major role in breakdown of glucose molecules into energy. Okay, but during this condition, the patient will not breathe sufficiently, so he or she will not get enough oxygen, or means the required oxygen for the body to break down the glucose molecules to energy. So the body will not get enough energy, enough nutrition for the functioning of the body. So it leads to impaired nutrition. Because of this impaired nutrition, there occurs weight loss as well as skeletal muscle dysfunction. Did you know what are the symptoms of COPD? The first symptom will be difficulty in breathing. It is also called as wheezing. Then chest tightness, chronic cough. While coughing, the patient releases sputum along with the cough. Then weight loss, and also occurs swelling of ankles in worst cases. When the COPD case becomes more advanced, then the swelling of ankles is also seen. Okay friends, you can relax now. Thanks for watching this video till here. The video has come to end. So far in this video lecture, we have seen nomenclature, diagnosis, disease, symptoms, factors, pathophysiology and effects of COPD. We have seen all this, but we did not see only one topic, that is treatment of COPD is pending. So if you like this video, if you have really understood this video, and if you want me to take the part 2 of this video which will contain the treatment of COPD, you can mention in the comment section, or you can personally message me, whatever you can do. So if you tell me, I will make a video and I will upload that. And you are also free to tell me any feedbacks related to making of this video. I mean, you wanted me to correct anything on me, you can tell me on comment section, or you can personally message me. And again, thank you so much for watching this video. Have a nice day.